සරසරටම එකතු වෙන ජය පිටියක්
රටවල් 20ක් අවුරුදු එකහමාරක් වගේ ඇතුළත අභිබවලා ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. ඒක මම හිතන්නේ පාපන්දු ශේෂ්ත්‍රය අපිට විශාල ජයග්‍රහණයක්. තව මෙතන ඉස්සරහට ගිහිල්ලා අපිට ආසියාවේ හොඳම කණ්ඩායම් බවට පත් වෙන්න අපි උත්සාහ දරමින් ඉන්නවා.
අපි දිනමු ජය ගමන පෙරට අපි දිනමු
ක්‍රීඩකයන් අතර පාපන්දු ක්‍රීඩාව ජනප්‍රිය කරන්න අපි විශාල උත්සාහයක් ගනිමින් ඉන්නවා.
සරටම එකතු වෙන ජය පිටියක්
අපිට මේ අවුරුද්දේ අපි උත්සාහ ගන්න ඊළඟට අපිට එන දකුණු ආසියානු පාපන්දු තරඟාවලියේ කුසලානය දිනා ගන්න අපි තරඟ කරන්න තමයි අපි සැලසුම් කරන්නේ. අවුරුදු 31කට පස්සේ අපි මේ උත්සාහය ගන්න. මොකද අපි අවුරුදු 31කින් කුසලානය ජයග්‍රහණය කළේ නැහැ. ඉතින් ඒ වෙනුවෙන් අපි වැඩසටහන් ගණනාවක් හදලා තියෙනවා.
දිනමු හැම බන්දු පාපන්දු දිනමු 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 නැත වේද නැත වාද රට දිනන තැනට හැමදේම
finds a pass. Here's an opportunity. What a shot! And Leon Barrera racks the deadlock for the home side in what was an absolutely beautiful move for Sri Lanka. Sam Durant down this left flank, running into space, squares it, and what an assist! Oh, what a play!
Went through the first 40. Silva making a break in the corner, drives it in the middle,
And that's the first goal. It's Raja Mohan.
The 2-goal cushion will really put Chinese Taipei out of this tie.
And once again now, De Silva, as we mentioned about that 2-goal cushion. Here's Swazik driving that in. That's the third goal for Sri Lanka. From range, and that's been the kind of day, but Kellogg makes no mistake to give for Sri Lanka.
fires a shot, and that's the first goal.
You are our family and we are your family. This family together, we need to take this game forward that the country went through in 2022 in terms of economy, in terms of business, education, Aragalaya. Then again, we went through a suspension period. So lots of hardship. But one thing we had in common was we were together. Whatever the differences we had in the past or in football, when it come to football, when it come to federation, when it come to governance, we all of us were united together. We fought against the suspension. We fought against the interference. We fought against political involvements, but all 67 we were together. This unity is something that makes us different from all other sports. We have 78 sports, I think, in the country registered, but we are so much of different. We are different from other sports because when it comes to important matters, national matters, government matters, we are together. This is the only way our game, our country's football can go forward. Sometimes we'll have differences, sometimes we'll have opinions, sometimes we'll have elections. It doesn't matter. We can have our own opinion. You can choose whoever you want. That's different. But when we are together, if you want to protect our game, if you want to take our game, we are one family.
හමින්ද නීල් ස්ටේන්වල් මෙම පුහුණු පාඨමාලාවේ ප්‍රධාන උපදේශක විදියට කටයුතු කරනවා. ඉතින් මේ පාඨමාලාවේ ගොඩක් අපි කතා කරන්නේ ටෙක්නිකල් ටැක්ටිකල් සම්බන්ධව දේවල්, විශේෂයෙන්ම ග්‍රාස් රූට් වයසේ ළමයටත් යූත් ළමයටත් අපි මොනවද අපි පුහුණුවීම් වලදී ලබා දෙන්න ඕන කියලා. ඉතින් මේක මම විශේෂයෙන්ම මේ කෝස් එක පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ කියලා ලංකාවට හඳුන්වා දෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා කල්පනා කරේ. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ පාපන්දු ඇකඩමි දැන් ගොඩාක් බිහි වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම පාසලට, ඒ වගේම සමාජගත කරන්න. එතකොට මේ ඇකඩමි වල ඉන්න කෝචස්ලා ඒගොල්ලෝ හරහා තමයි මේ දැනුම ග්‍රාස් රූට් ළමයට යන්නේ. විශාල සංඛ්‍යාවක් ඇකඩමි වල පුහුණුවීම් ලබනවා. නමුත් මම හිතනවා මේ කෝචස්ලාට මේ නොලෙජ් එක යන්න ඕනේ. ඒ නිසා මේ පාඨමාලාව ඔබ හදාරනවා කියන්නේ පුහුණු කරුවෙක් විදිහට රටේ අනාගතේ මීට වැඩිය හොඳ තැනකට අපේ රටේ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ව ගෙනියන්න පුළුවන්. බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
මම හර්ෂිනී මදුෂානි ගම්පහ තක්ෂිලා විද්‍යාලයෙන්. ඇත්තට මම හිතන්නේ ගොඩාක් අත්දැකීම් ගත්තා. අපි බොහොම පිරිසක් මේත් එක්ක එකතු වුණා. සියලුම දෙනා මම හිතනවා ගොඩාක් පාපන්දු හැකියාව කුසලතා වර්ධනය කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා A to Z කියලා දෙනවා. ඒක ඇත්තටම වටිනවා. C license course එක එහා ගිහිල්ලා මේ ප්‍රායෝගික ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් පුහුණුවීම් ගොඩාක් අපිට ලැබලා දුන්නා. ඒ තුලින් මම හිතනවා රටේ අනාගතයට මේක හරියට ක්‍රියාවට නැන්නුවොත් රටේ අනාගතේ හොඳ පාපන්දු ක්‍රීඩකයන් බිහි කරීමේ හැකියාව අපි සියලු දෙනාටම තියෙනවා. සියලු දෙනාටම මම ආරාධනා කරනවා මේ පුහුණුවීම්ගේ වලින් ගන්න පුළුවන් උපරිම ප්‍රතිඵල අරගෙන රටේ අනාගත දක්ෂ පාපන්දු ක්‍රීඩකයන් බිහි කරමු කියලා.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். நான் டிலக்ஷன் நொதர்ன் ப்ரவின்ஸ் மன்னாரில் இருந்து வந்திருக்கிறேன். கிராஸ் ரூட் கோச்சிங் கோர்ஸுக்கு வந்திருக்கிறேன். இது உண்மையிலே ஒரு பிரயோசனமான பயனுள்ள ஒரு கோர்ஸ். ஸ்கூல் கோச்சர்ஸ், பிடி டீச்சர்ஸ், ஃபுட்பாலில் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருக்கிற எல்லாருமே கட்டாயம் இந்த கோர்ஸஸை நீங்கள் ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும். லாங்குவேஜ் பிரச்சனை இங்கே இல்லை. கட்டாயம் இந்த கோர்ஸை நீங்கள் எல்லோரும் ஃபாலோ பண்ணுங்கள். இது ஒரு வெளிவான கோர்ஸ். இதற்கால ஒரு ஃப்யூச்சர் உங்களை ஃபுட்பாலில் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருக்கிறவங்களை வளர்க்குறதுக்கு ஒரு பிரயோசனமான கோர்ஸாக அமையும்.
Hi, my name is Reginald Eroshin. I love this game because this is something that everyone should love in Sri Lanka, not just in Sri Lanka. If you see, if you take the international grounds, everyone loves football. I thought I want to do this professionally, and when I was looking into it in the academy itself, I was introduced to Football Federation Sri Lanka, and I was announced that there is a course that you can do from the beginning itself. From grassroots to D license, C license, A license, and every other license that is capable of me coaching for even local and international football teams. If you are interested, if you are a player, and if you are looking forward to do something about this sport for the international or the local market, where students can learn football, where you would love to teach about football, this would be the perfect course. If you want to start somewhere, grassroots coaching sessions will be the first fundamental stuff where you can learn a lot of things that even most of mainstream players doesn't know. So if you love the game, play the game, or learn it and teach it.
A very good afternoon to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. It's an exciting fixture coming up today in this Sri Lanka Super League 2026. Match number 27, the Upcountry Lions taking on New Youngs FC. Upcountry Lions, of course, coming off of 5 consecutive wins. The only team that is not just unbeaten, but that have won all 5 of their matches. And New Youngs FC will be looking to break that streak today. They have enjoyed their own taste of victory, but also defeat as well, if I'm not mistaken. So they'll be looking to establish some sort of dominance today. And as per usual, this Saturday, it's some warm weather that will welcome the players onto the pitch. 31 degrees Celsius is what the record will show. However, feels much more hotter than that, and a lot of humidity as well here today. And here's the points table. Like we did mention before, 5 out of 5 wins for the Upcountry Lions. Beautiful stuff if you are an Upcountry Lions fan. Well, there are 2 other teams that are unbeaten, but they've also enjoyed 2 draws. So will be something to look forward to, this Upcountry Lions streak so far. And New Youngs languishing at the bottom of the table, and unfortunately for them, no wins under their belt as of yet. There will be 2 draws and 3 losses that they're coming from. So will be an exciting tussle if anything. New Youngs still will be eyeing that top 6 spot in the table. Something to still play for all of these teams coming up, and they'll be hoping that some results can go their way as well. And Upcountry Lions, they'll just be looking to assert their dominance here. Yeah, the fixtures, we've had defenders taking on Ratna Messi, and defenders making sure they get the better of Ratna Messi, winning 4-1. Upcountry Lions taking on New Youngs today, and a lot of footballing action coming up in this week. Number 6, Blue Stars taking on Colombo, Red Stars taking on the Blue Eagles, and Seahawks taking on Renown FC. Well, that will be a match to look out for. Both of these teams enjoying a bit of a good run here in the Super League 2026, and they'll be looking to continue that good run. They'll be looking for a win as well, Renown FC. Well, they are a historic team, and they'll be wanting to make sure that they match the Upcountry Lions here. Yeah, the Upcountry Lions warming up earlier today. Well, the 2 goalkeepers there on your screen earlier, Kavish and Ahmed, both of them one of Sri Lanka's second choice and third choice goalkeepers. So 2 of the best goalkeepers playing for the Upcountry Lions SC. And that there, Mohamed Akib. Well, a couple matches earlier, he did not start, and we saw the difference that made in the Upcountry Lions team in terms of attacking opportunities that weren't created as many as if Akib would have been there. And Abdul Rahman Yahya, of course, key cog in that midfield for the Upcountry Lions. And of course, like we did mention before, the only reason Upcountry Lions, that Kavish Pereira is known as the second choice goalkeeper is because Sri Lanka's first choice goalkeeper is perhaps one of this Sri Lanka has produced so far, Sujan Pereira, who is enjoying his football in Bangladesh. And because these are the fixtures and results we've had so far for the Upcountry Lions. Look at that scoreline: 9-1, 4-0, 1-0, 2-1, 5-1. Brilliantly done from the Upcountry Lions, and they have 4 more matches in this initial round, and they'll be looking to assert the same number of dominance. And when the Upcountry Lions first came into the scene, that 9-1 win against Blue Star, who are the defending champions rather, they really made a statement with that, and they carried on that momentum with themselves. So definitely an interesting matchup to look forward to here. beloved mother of player Benjamin York of the Upcountry Lions Sports Club. Yeah, the team cards for the Upcountry Lions. Captain Kavish Lakpriya will be between the goalposts today. And he will have within himself the usual 11, save including the likes of Benjamin York as well, whose mother has unfortunately passed away. And a moment of silence for the players as well before the starting off of the match. And for the New Youngs, we'll be having the captain Chatura Madhushan alongside Chanaka Sandaran between goals, Lanbari Mati, and of course the rest of the crew for New Youngs FC. Chabiasi in there in that number 10 jersey will be playing an important role. And as we start proceedings off here in this match early on, Upcountry Lions looking for an early lead here. Just given offside there, Benjamin York. He has made those forward runs quite well as of recently. However, just that instance, little too early. Here's Naveen Jude having taken the ball away. Naveen Jude, what a wonderful season he's having. Has brought it all the way. Naveen Jude to Benjamin York, and York with the first goal will get the first goal within the first minute itself. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. What a cross that was from Naveen Jude. Point perfect, and emotional scenes here. Emotional scenes for the young goal scorer, the highest goal scorer in this tournament so far. It's never easy. It's never easy to play through the death of a loved one. And it's exactly what Benjamin York is doing here, and heartfelt condolences for him. He's showing his dedication to the sport, and he'll no doubt dedicate that goal for his mother as well. What a moment in this match. What a moment in this game. The Upcountry Lions coming into this game so strongly, making sure that they stand up for their fellow man, that they stand up for their fellow teammate, for their fellow brother. And what a way to do that as well, with a win it would be, and with a goal early on. And here's the New Youngs this time looking to make some headway here, finding that upcountry defensive wall.
The first goal of the match goes to the Upcountry Lions, and the goal scorer, jersey number 77, Benjamin York.
Well, early on here, the Upcountry Lions have done brilliantly in taking on the lead. There's an offside call once again. Just quite a clear one there. And a little cheeky little back heel there from the defensive line. Boy, have they been good for the Upcountry Lions. Their clean sheets have unfortunately been tarnished with a solitary goal in a few matches. Few simple errors coming in. The ground's not helping either. However, when it has mattered most, they made sure that their defensive line has not been able to be breached, and looking for a second is the Upcountry attack here. Possession overturned, but not many players in front for the New Youngs. Just one of them making that forward run, being isolated. Doesn't get the cleanest of contacts there. Well, the New Youngs are yet to taste victory in this Super League 2026. They've played 5 matches so far. They've drawn 2 of them, but have lost 3. Something that they'll be looking to change here in this match today. But if they can grasp a win for themselves here against the table toppers, the Upcountry Lions, a team renowned for its scathing attack and its all-round performance, in fact. If they can grasp a victory here, it will do a world of confidence for them. Upcountry Lions, make no mistake, will not be taking this game lightly, as you've seen so far throughout these opening few minutes. They're already a goal up ahead, and they're looking for the second. Kept away for the second time from the keeper, by the keeper rather. Chanaka Sandaruan for the New Youngs. Good control from Mohammad Asad there, but just surrounded by too many players. Asad will recover possession once again, and they're looking to go through that right wing. That's Ihsan in the right wing for the Upcountry Lions. It seems like Akib is playing a more of a central role today, alongside Benjamin York. Always an intriguing formation, an attacking formation here from the Upcountry Lions. Here's Akib with the ball, and Akib just past the face of goal. Looking for that second. Then they've been knocking on that door. This is the third attempt at goal here. After that first one, almost getting it this time. Looking for that far right bottom corner. Just getting it past the face of goal, and here are the Upcountry Lions once again. And what's been brilliant of their attack so far is the fact that it doesn't look like they're expending too much energy. They're not looking for a high press here to recover the ball, but rather they're playing quite smart, and in these conditions, that's something that will be extremely important for these Upcountry Lions as well. Brilliant play here from them, and the clearance goes right into Abdul Rahman Yahya, who attempts to put a lob across to Naveen Jood there. Just finding a defender instead. Marty Samuel in the defense for the New Youngs will be the main man. He'll want to make sure that the defense stays strong, and the cross from Ihsan into the box finds Abdurrahman Yahya, but isn't able to get it into the proper direction. What an exciting game this has turned out to be already, if you are an Upcountry Lions fan. Well, that's the coach for the New Youngs, Shiranta Kumar, in the sidelines there. Just one goal down, New Youngs. They'll be looking to strike through their number 10, Chabi Yasin. And here's Ihsan once again. Ihsan into Benjamin York. Benjamin York to Akib and Abdurrahman Yahya with the shot. It will hit the crossbar. Once again, good goalkeeping there from Chanaka Sandharuwan. Will be interesting to see the replay here. Yeah, he got a hand to it. He did get a hand to it, and that was going right into goal, if I'm not mistaken. Brilliant, powerful shot there from Abdurrahman Yahya. Ihsan there, looking for space, finding none. The rather wayward shot from the Upcountry Lions will give possession away, and all smiles in that Upcountry bench. Well, they are enjoying what that they've seen in these first 10 minutes so far. It has been the first 10 minutes, but has also been some absolutely dominant first 10 minutes from these Upcountry players. Samuel Nemo and Chabi Yasin will be the ones who will be tasked with finding the back of the net for the New Youngs so far. Haven't seen them on the ball a lot. Perhaps that is one of the reasons why the New Youngs have found it so hard to get those W's in their bag as well. Whenever they've got the ball in hand, they're just finding a bit of a disconnect between their defense, midfield and attack, and a cynical tackle there from Arun Fernando. Straight into the legs of Ihsan, who was with possession of the ball. Promising run as well, but here's the cross coming in into the box. Still opportunity, but wayward. Mohamed Akil with the cross there, and the disappointment from Fazul Rahman, the head coach. Yeah, seems like that was an opportunity for the Upcountry Lions that should have definitely gone in, but good defensive prowess shown here from the New Youngs. But how much longer can they keep these Upcountry players out is the question on the minds. And here's Upcountry once again. Ihsan, just the goalkeeper to beat. Ihsan towards Mohamed Akib. Abdurrahman Yahya taken down. Will that be a penalty? No, it isn't. The referee has not called it a foul. And play will resume once again. So many chances. Well, the Upcountry Lions will be fortunate that they have within their ranks players who can create more chances, because there have been some that have gone a begging here. And it feels like as they progress through the tournament that these half chances will be something they'd want to capitalize on, and looking for a run. A little too much on that. Ball will go into the hands of Chanaka Sandharuwan, who has done a brilliant job so far in these first few minutes. Here's the captain, Kavish Lakpriya, leading his team into 5 victories. Of course, in the previous match, we had a younger goalkeeper taking the reins between the posts. Abdurrahman Yahya losing the ball. uncharacteristic mistake from him. No damage done, as the Lions will continue to progress here. New Youngs will have to be innovative. They'll want to get a feel for the ball here as they move forward. They haven't had a lot of possession. They haven't enjoyed a lot of possession. Here's Yahya. Yahya once again with the cross. Yahya to Benjamin York, and he will be denied of a brace. Benjamin York, the man in front of goal once again, looking for the second. Well, what a assist that would have been from Naveen Jude once again, with his pace getting to the ball at the nick of time with the outside of his foot, just placing it for Benjamin York. Ball still in the box. And they'll get themselves a corner. Just a quarter of an hour that has passed by here almost, and already so much excitement packed between these 15 minutes or so. Opportunity for Yahya, and Yahya for the second time will find the crossbar. The reactions from the upcountry bench will tell you everything. Some frustration and some wry smiles there as well. Yahya looking for a goal, just a little too much of a bounce on that one. Well, Chanaka Sandurwan has been quite lucky, and he has been quite good between the goals as well, between the posts rather, for the New Youngs. Here's Mohammad Asad. Asad into Naveen Jude. Here's Jude now. You know he has that pace, and he's marked by two, and he almost gets the ball away from the both of them. Well, from the looks of it, we know who they may deem a bigger threat here. It's Naveen Jude, who has been exceptional, and who has been the one to open the scoring in the previous few matches for the Upcountry Lions. And brave defending there. Akib will get the ball away to York, and it will be cleared. The players with a black armband there, some of them. The upcountry team rather, in honor of Benjamin York's mother. And as we do say that, Benjamin York on the ball there will pass it on to Ihsan. Ihsan looking for that cross, and there's a appeal for handball there, but referee says nothing doing. They'll go for the throw in instead, having found the touchline. Here's Mohammad Asad. Asad looking for that cross, and he almost finds a goal, and Naveen Jude almost thought that he would have had the second one for the Upcountry Lions. How many more chances? Take a look at this. Brilliant shot rather from Mohammad Asad there, and Naveen Jude just unable to keep that down on the volley. Almost thought that Mohammad Asad was going for the cross, but the ball just went towards goal and hit the posts as well. Yet to be seen if that was intentional or not. Brilliant touch there once again from that man in the number 21 jersey, Naveen Jude. Well, had the privilege of watching him during school as well in that 2015-16 season, and he was always the dynamic person that he is. Mohammad Akib now looking for the ball. Solitary man in attack for the New Young. Samuel Nemo will be marked by the two defenders. Always there, always present for the Upcountry Lions. Here's Ihsan to Abdurrahman Yahya. Yahya with the ball at his feet, looking for options. Yahya still with the ball, and he'll win his team a corner. Coach there, Fazur Rahman for the Upcountry Lions. Well, what a stint that he's been enjoying. 5 games, 5 wins, a story of dominance for the Upcountry Lions, and they'll be looking to make it their 6th one here, but not if the new youngs have anything to say. Taking a tumble there, the number 4 Lanbari Marty. Country Lions will forge ahead once again. Benjamin York surrounded by a plethora of players, but they still get it ahead, and now they're looking for that cross. That pass, finding none. Well, now frustration levels certainly building up here. They've had a number of chances. The Upcountry Lions just unable to find the finish for themselves. Both Navin Jude and Benjamin York there, just delaying their runs a tad too much. If you are a neutral fan, well, would be exciting football to watch. But if you're a fan of either of these teams, might be a bit of frustration there as well, because there have been so many chances that the Upcountry Lions are creating, and the new youngs, on the other hand, are not able to find themselves with the possession of the ball at all. It has been 20 minutes since the start of the game, 19 minutes since the first goal from the Upcountry Lions. Finally, some possession for the new youngs. Here's Lanbari Marty to Chabi Yasin. New youngs looking for options, looking to take things slowly here, getting a feel for the ball. Chabi Yasin putting that ball in for Lanbari Marty, who will be called offside. Yeah, that was offside any day of the week. Almost taking the signboard with him. Lanbari Marty. Navin Jude with the tussle for the ball there. Marty to Chabi Yasin, and the ball will be plucked away from his foot there from Benjamin York. And here's Mohamed Akib. Will this be the second goal for the Upcountry Lions? Akib looking for options. Akib putting it into the box, but finding a blue jersey who will clear it away. Here's Ihsan from the opposite end. Ihsan now looking for options. Ihsan going for goal instead. Finding only air. It'll sail past goal. It'll sail over goal. Chanak Sandharwan undisturbed, unperturbed. Well, while the focus has been on the attack, the defense for the Upcountry Lions have been second to none here. Da Costa Empem in that number 44 jersey. Jude Suban in that number 17 jersey. Mohamed Mursid in that number 4 jersey. Well, they've just been brilliant throughout. Also, they'll be quite glad to have the likes of Harsha Fernando, who usually comes in at the later stages of the game in that left back position. Former Sri Lanka captain. Not a privilege most teams will be enjoying, having the services of ex-skipper of the national team to come off of the bench and induce some fresh legs in. But it's exactly the type of team the Upcountry Lions have been And opportunity straight into the hands of Chanaka Sandruan there. And like we were saying before, from before the first whistle blew, the Upcountry Lions have been eyeing that trophy. And the efforts have definitely shown on the pitch here. Each match coming away with a dominant victory, if nothing else. Jude Subban there, winning his team a foul. Translate that into an attacking opportunity once again. Well, things have been quite on the goal front here. After that first goal, courtesy of Benjamin York, who will add another one to his tally. He's the highest goal scorer of this tournament so far. In his first game itself, he scored a hat-trick and announced himself on the Sri Lankan stage with a lot of flair. Perfect finishes as well. Since then, he has been quietly adding to that tally, and some fancy footwork there from Navin Jude rather. Almost at the half-hour mark here, and it will be interesting to see the percentage of possession that New Youngs have actually had off the ball. And if we could actually have those numbers, I believe it would be a staggering amount, the lack of possession in this game from New Youngs, and that's exactly where they have been floundering just a tad bit. Look at the defensive line played from the New Youngs as well. They have around 8 people committed to that last line of defense. They're playing a low block here, the New Youngs, having conceded that first goal in the first minute. Well, they'll have to come up with a goal of their own to draw this match, if nothing else. And a low block in the opening stages of the game itself. Perhaps they're looking to just wear down this upcountry attack. Here's Navin Jude looking for options. We'll pass it to Jude Subban, and the attack will restart. Good piece of defense there from Marty Samuel. Just making sure he's in the way of Navin Jude. Just slowing things down now. Slowing the pace of the game. We've had a flurry of attacks from the Upcountry Lions that have not been translated into goals, but it was just brilliant to watch them on song there. And Abdurrahman Yahya being denied of the ball once again. Ball will go away into the touchline. Benjamin York blocking that pass forward from the number 9 there, Chatura Madhushan, the captain. And with that, we'll be having the first hydration break of the game as well. 28 minutes into the game. And it has been a story of dominance from this Upcountry Lions side, definitely. But New Youngs in those last couple of minutes have shown some promise of coming back, but then again it has been just for a couple of minutes, unfortunately for themselves. So they'll be looking to create something here. The captain just having a word or two. Some drooping shoulders there from the men in the blue jersey. And on the other hand, a lot of excitement in that upcountry dugout. It's never easy conceding an early goal. And Country Lions, after that first goal, they had so many chances. Here are a few of them. Well, Mohammad Akib there with the shot. Abdurrahman Yahya with a rocket that was saved by Chanaka Sandharuwan. And this one, once again, from Yahya. Well, Yahya has been playing brilliantly on that left wing. And Benjamin York, Chanaka Sandharuwan in the right place, in the right time. Good positioning from him. Yahya once again with a shot at goal. Well, those were just a few of the chances that the Upcountry Lions had. And the New Youngs will be quite relieved with the fact that they've only conceded one goal so far. Just having a word there, Fazlur Rahman with the midfielders of the Upcountry Lions. Since that first game, they've been so important. They've shown up each game, that midfield as well, along with the attack, along with the defense. They have to be appreciated also. Brilliant bit of play from them as well. And 30 minutes in, we've reached the half-hour mark in this game. Upcountry Lions leading by 1. New Youngs will restart with the throw-in. Yeah, the New Youngs looking for that man, Samuel Nemo, who is found offside. Good defensive awareness from Upcountry Lions, back 3 as well. Interesting to see that they're only playing with 3 defenders today. Well, that shows you the intentions they're having as well. They would have been looking for a statement victory here in this game against New Youngs, looking for more goals as they've dedicated more players into that midfield and that forward line. They've had plenty of chances, but they've only gotten 1 goal so far. And here's Benjamin York, who will put it away towards Ihsan, but who will be intercepted. Samuel Nemo taken down. And he'll win his team a goal, or rather a foul. Perhaps a bit of fatigue also creeping into this place. They've been playing some high intensity football, and I see the Upcountry Lions flag being put on for all to see. And bit of a wasted opportunity there. A hopeful shot towards goal that will not disturb Kavish Lakpriya, the captain. Dakosta Ampem in the defense will put it away to Ihsan, playing on that wing. Upcountry Lions looking to widen that playing area, and who will creep in. Opportunity. Both Benjamin York and Navin Jude placing themselves quite close together for that cross. It is none other than Mohammad Akil with that cross. The Upcountry Lions have been making those overlapping runs. And if you could have seen in that wider shot, a number of defenders. And the second goal will come through the boat of Ihsan. Out of nowhere, Upcountry Lions will have notched their second one. And it will be interesting to see the replay, because after all of those missed chances, well, Ihsan getting the perfect angle in. And just a prod of the boot there. Not a lot of fanfare, but the second goal will come in, and whatever they've spoken about in that hydration break, well, it has definitely been worth it.
Goal for the Up Country Lions, jersey number 11, Mohamed Ihsan.
Here's Abdurrahman Yahya now. Mohamed Aqib with a chance. Mohamed Aqib will squander his second chance. No one to beat but the goalkeeper. Just not finding the correct direction there. He'll not be happy with that one. Certainly a man who sets high standards for himself, and two missed opportunities there. He'll be looking to make the third one count. Almost finding the third goal for themselves, Upcountry Lions. 2 goals up with 10 more minutes of regulation time to go in this first half. Looking for Naveen Jude in that left wing. Yeah, the New Youngs now. New Youngs once again looking for Samuel Nemo, but Dako Sampem there. Every time the New Youngs has made that probing shot forward, Dako Sampem or Jude Subban has always been there to stop Samuel Nemo. Brilliant through ball forward. Here's Ihsan once again. Ihsan. And that will be the third goal for the Upcountry Lions, and it will come courtesy of the number 30, Mohamed Aqil. And they will be basking in the glow of everything they've done so far. 3 goals in, and 2 quick goals for the Upcountry Lions now. Well, they've certainly gotten their groove.
Goal for the Upcountry Lions, just number 30, Mohamed Aqil.
And the third goal coming from Mohamed Aqil. Well, goals galore here in this opening half, and here's another opportunity for Aqib. Just thwarted once again. Marty Samuel, brilliant footwork from that man. Well, he has been doing a great service for the New Youngs. Plenty of chances that he himself has single-handedly thwarted. Credit where credit is due, but he hasn't had a lot of support from the New Youngs defense either. And the ball will trickle out of play, and Aqil with the throw-in. This time good work there from Arun Fernando, who will put it in for Chabi Yasin. Chabi Yasin towards Arun Fernando once again, looking for his number 11, Francisco Fernando, but an interception. We'll see play on the opposite end. This time Chanaka Sundaran coming off of his line, coming out of the goalkeeper's box as well. Well, good goalkeeping there from him, good awareness rather, because Mohamed Akib definitely looked like he was going flying towards that ball rather, and if he had gotten that first touch, well, would have seemed like the fourth goal for the Upcountry Lions. Looking for options once again. Navin Jude now go forward towards Abdurrahman Yahya to Asad. Here's Ihsan on the wing once again. He'll need a good one. Here's Ihsan looking for that shot towards goal, looking for his brace. York now winning back the ball. He put it in, and the cross will come in right into the hands of Chanaka Sandharuwan there. Once again, it was Mohamed Akil making that run. Chanaka Sandharuwan and Marty Samuel have been brilliant in the defense there. Despite 3 goals having been scored, really can't really demand them to do the bulk of the defending. Despite having maintained a low block, the Upcountry Lions still have been able to find those gaps, have still been able to penetrate that almost 8-man defensive line. And that will be, by the looks of it, a goal kick in favor of the New Youngs. Here's Ihsan. Benjamin York to Akil. Akil cutting in. Akil looking for York. York with the ball at his feet. Will put it in for Mohamed Mursid. Mohamed Mursid will go for goal, but will find Lanbari Marty. .42 minutes. And going for goal once again. And that one is a screamer. It comes from Mohamed Asad. Asad with a nonchalant celebration there. Jersey number 13, Mohamed Asad, take a bow. He has just scored a worldie for the Upcountry Lions. And that's goal number 4 for the Upcountry Lions. Dominant performance in this first half.
Goal for the Upcountry Lions, jersey number 13, Mohamed Asad.
We'll have to take another look at that goal from Mohamed Asad there. Brilliant stuff from him, and after all those missed chances, well, the coach is talking to during that hydration break has definitely worked in favor of the Upcountry Lions. 3 goals scored since that hydration break. The ball will slightly trickle away into touch once again. Goal kick for the New Youngs, but New Youngs at the moment are not able to find any answers to this onslaught from the Upcountry Lions. And as the goal scorer in your screen, he'll be quite pleased with the way things have gone for himself. He has been one of those silent soldiers for the Upcountry Lions, showing up every game, but never in it for the glory, Mohammad Asad, but this time with a screamer. And here's Murshid on the wing towards Ihsan looking for that pass, but good defense there from Asid Fernando. And it will be Benjamin York with the cross. There are 3 goals since that hydration break. 3 goals in around a matter of 12 to 13 minutes for the Upcountry Lions. Well, they could have definitely had more before that hydration break. They've had many chances, couldn't convert any. And here's Akib. Akib once again, good header, but straight into the hands of Chanaka Sandharuan there. Chanaka Sandharuan, good collection from him as well. Can definitely see the talent, the potential that he has had. He has made some good saves. However, there have been a few too many chances that has come towards him, and he hasn't been able to keep all of them out. And just like that, the Upcountry Lions will manage to get away with possession. And here's Akib. Akib will have to convert this. Akib puts it straight into the hands of the goalkeeper there. He had the option of passing it on to Naveen Jude, but just couldn't get it right. Going for the outside of the goal, Naveen Jude as well, not prepared for that ricochet, or that one just coming at him a little too quickly. Well, not having the best of days out there, but despite that, still going a little too much on that touch. And his son will put the ball out of play. Goal kick once again for New Youngs. We'll be having 3 minutes of added time. 3 minutes that the Upcountry Lions will no doubt be looking to score, but it will be the New Youngs looking for an equalizer here. New Youngs, Samuel Nemo searching for Lanbari Mati. Chabi Yasin now, the captain, also making his way forward there in that number 9 jersey, Chatura Madushan. Now playing in the Upcountry Lions half. We haven't seen New Youngs do a lot of this. Most of the action has been on the opposite end of the ground. Yeah, the New Youngs to Chabi Yasin to Lanbari Mati. And that will be a yellow card for Naveen Jude. And if I'm not mistaken, the second yellow card of his in this tournament. Yet to confirm if that was for Naveen Jude or not. We'll be getting confirmation shortly. But the referee seeing that as a cynical tackle, that one. Definitely did look like it was for the number 21. We'll be waiting for official confirmation, and while we do wait, it will be Marty Samuel looking for that cross in, and they've got some tall men there in the form of Lanbari Marty, perhaps one of the tallest in the field, who isn't able to get to that ball, and it will trickle away to the opposite end in the form of a goal kick for the captain, Kavish Lakpriya. Kavish will have his trusty defense take it over from him, Dakosta Empem and Jude Subban. And here's the opportunity once again, looking for Benjamin York. Benjamin York saying he's got this, and just put it into the hands of body of Lanbari Mati rather. Naveen Jude will pass it back towards Mohammad Asad. Asad almost thinking of another one. And now Mohammad Akib. Akib will find the goal. 5 goals for the Upcountry Lions just before halftime. And Mohammad Akib finds the back of the net. He's had multiple chances and he's made this one count. Brilliantly done there, and bowing down in prostration. Both Naveen Jood and Mohammad Aqib, they'll be mighty pleased with their performance, especially after that hydration break.
Goal for the Upcountry Lions, jersey number 7, Mohammad Aqib. And at halftime here, the Upcountry Lions with 5 goals to their name, the New Youngs with 0.
Yeah, the highlights from a very interesting first half. That was the first goal scored courtesy of a brilliant cross there from Naveen Jood. Couldn't have asked for a better placement, and Benjamin York, being the devastating finisher he is, made no mistake. And a lot of half chances, some very good saves coming in from Chanaka Sandaruan as well. But plenty of half chances also that just didn't go the way of the Upcountry Lions. But then post hydration break, they came in ever so strong. Here were the chances in that first half, multiple ones there, and that one as well, very uncharacteristic of Naveen Jood to not get it into the back of the net. Both players there delaying their runs a little too soon, and a goal from Ihsan there. Tough angle, but just beating Chanaka Sandaruan and getting it into the back of the net. It was goal number 2 or 3 if I'm not mistaken, and then we had a few more chances, and then it was Akil who came in once again. Brilliant assist from Ihsan again, and yeah, his celebration there, ice in his veins, and just making sure he prostrates on the ground, giving thanks. And then what a worldie that was from Mohammad Asad. I would never tire of watching that goal again and again. Just some brilliant stuff from him there. Yeah, and a nonchalant celebration, as if to say, is that all you've got? And then we saw a couple of chances once again, and on the other end, yellow card for Naveen Jood, something that they'll not be happy about. Perhaps some frustration also spilling out. And then finally, to finish proceedings off in that first half, Mohammad Aqib with a difficult chance that he converted. He had plenty of easy chances, but this time he finishes it off, showing the player that he is. And at halftime here, the Upcountry Lions on 5 goals. New Youngs yet to find the back of the net, and we'll be moving to a short commercial break. But do stay tuned. We'll be bringing to you live action from the Sugathadasa Stadium.
පාපන්දුව අපිට විශේෂයි. 2024 වෙනකොට අපි හිටියේ පාපන්දු ලෝක ශ්‍රේණිගත කිරීම වල 206 වෙනි ස්ථානයේ. අපි දැන් 187 වෙනි ස්ථානය දක්වා ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
සරසරටම එකතු වෙන ජය පිටියක්
රටවල් 20ක් අවුරුදු එකහමාරක් වගේ ඇතුළත අභිබවලා ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. ඒක මම හිතන්නේ පාපන්දු ශේෂ්ත්‍රය අපිට විශාල ජයග්‍රහණයක්. තව මෙතනත් ඉස්සරහට ගිහිල්ලා අපිට ආසියාවේ හොඳම කණ්ඩායම් බවට පත් වෙන්න අපි උත්සාහ දරමින් ඉන්නවා.
අපි දිනමු ජය ගමන පෙරට අපි දිනමු
ක්‍රීඩකයන් අතර පාපන්දු ක්‍රීඩාව ජනප්‍රිය කරන්න අපි විශාල උත්සාහයක් ගනිමින් ඉන්නවා.
සරටම එකතු වෙන ජය පිටියක්
අපිට මේ අවුරුද්දේ අපි උත්සාහ ගන්න ඊළඟට අපිට එන දකුණු ආසියානු පාපන්දු තරඟාවලියේ කුසලානය දිනා ගන්න අපි තරඟ කරන්න තමයි අපි සැලසුම් කරන්නේ. අවුරුදු 31කට පස්සේ අපි මේ උත්සාහය ගන්න. මොකද අපි අවුරුදු 31කින් කුසලානය ජයග්‍රහණය කළේ නැහැ. ඉතින් ඒ වෙනුවෙන් අපි වැඩසටහන් ගණනාවක් හදලා තියෙනවා.
දිනමු හැම බන්දු පාපන්දු දිනමු 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 නැත වේග නැත වාද රට දිනන තැනට හැමදේම
finds a pass. Here's an opportunity. What a shot! And Leon Barrera wrecks the network for the home side in what was an absolutely beautiful move for Sri Lanka. Sam Durant down this left flank, running into space, squares it, and what an assist! Oh, what a play!
Went through the first 40. Silva making a break in the corner, drives it in the middle,
And that's the first goal. It's Raja Mohan.
The 2-goal cushion will really put Chinese Taipei out of this tie.
And once again now, De Silva, as we mentioned about that 2-goal cushion. Here's Swazik driving that in. That's the third goal for Sri Lanka. From range, and that's been the kind of day, but Kellogg makes no mistake to give for Sri Lanka.
Here's a shot, and that's the first goal.
You are our family and we are your family. This family together, we need to take this game forward that the country went through in 2022 in terms of economy, in terms of business, education, Aragalaya. Then again, we went through a suspension period. So lots of hardship. But one thing we had in common was we were together. Whatever the differences we had in the past or in football, when it come to football, when it come to federation, when it come to governance, we all of us were united together. We fought against the suspension. We fought against the interference. We fought against political involvements, but all 67 we were together. This unity is something that makes us different from all other sports. We have 78 sports, I think, in the country registered, but we are so much of different. We are different from other sports because when it comes to important matters, national matters, government matters, we are together. This is the only way our game, our country's football can go forward. Sometimes we'll have differences, sometimes we'll have opinions, sometimes we'll have elections. It doesn't matter. We can have our own opinion. You can choose whoever you want. That's different. But when we are together, if you want to protect our game, if you want to take our game, we are one family.
Welcome back to the second half in this exciting encounter between the Upcountry Lions and the New Youngs. Mohamed Akib early on towards goal, but will be denied by Marty Samuel once again. That man, he's been the one to look out for in defense, and few substitutions to change things up early on, to start things up early on rather, for both these teams. New Youngs replacing jersey numbers 10 and 6 with Sachit Fernando and Rasanda Pereira. That's Chabi Yasin, one of the main players for the New Youngs, who will be pushed out. And here's Navin Jude once again. Navin Jude taken down rather unceremoniously. He's asking for a penalty here, but will not find one. And a few raindrops also coming down now. Well, going towards goal. Mohammad Mursid wanting to get a piece of the pie, but will be denied by the defense. The Upcountry Lions also will come up with a substitution of their own. They'll have Benjamin York coming out after playing a brilliant first half, and an emotional moment for him as well. And he will be replaced by jersey number 10, Zarwan Johar. Well, there is a very specific reason as to why that man has been given that number 10 jersey. He's been one of those princes of Sri Lankan football, Prince of Sri Lankan football, who is yet looking for his crown. One of the best players possibly that Sri Lanka has ever produced, Zarwan Johar. That man with the ball at his feet there. He has a magical touch. We saw his brilliant assist to Benjamin York the other day in match number 3, if I'm not mistaken. He has moments of magic like that within himself, and that's exactly why this Upcountry Lion team has him in that lineup for themselves, and they'll be hoping that he can bring in some magic in the second half. And Navin Jude, looking to go past 3 defenders, will find himself being taken down, winning himself a free kick. Very close to goal here. Well, a wall of players looking to block that shot. Zarwan Johar and Navin Jude close to the ball. Will be interesting to see which of them take this free kick. Here's Navin Jude. Both of them eyeing the ball, both of them lining themselves up, and it will be Zarwan Johar with the shot. Johar will find the post, if I'm not mistaken. Chanak Sandhuran also looks like he did get a hand to hit. Here's that opportunity. No, it will be an intervention from Chanaka Sandhuran there that will deny Zarwan Johar of a brilliant free kick, and play will resume once again. Corner taken quickly. Upcountry Lions still with opportunity here. Yeah, the Upcountry Lions still going, still going, still going. And the ball will go all the way over the goal there. Good piece of defense from the New Youngs to start proceedings off in this second half here. Tussle for the ball in the midfield there. And it looks like it will be the New Youngs who come away with it. Will be interesting to see how the Upcountry Lions actually play or rather structure this second half. In that previous match as well, they scored 5 goals for themselves in the first half, but then weren't able to find the back of the net in the second, despite showing a lot of promise, despite creating a lot of chances, just like in this game. So it will be interesting to see how exactly they plan on structuring, they plan on managing this second half for themselves. The New Youngs also coming back in with renewed vigor. Won't make things easy for the Upcountry Lions. They'll be looking for a goal themselves, and Kavish Lakpriya will swat that one away. That was on target there, that free kick. It was a brilliant one as well, but that man, he's been a sturdy wall for the Upcountry Lions this time. Just making light work of a very difficult free kick there. Yeah, the New Youngs looking to make a comeback, looking to strike back. Coming in with the cross, Kavish Lakpriya will get a hand to it, and it will be kicked away once again from Mohammad Asad. But not out of danger here, the Upcountry Lions. The cross will come in from the opposite side, and by the looks of it, it will be Marty Samuel, or rather Samuel Nemo, with the cross. Here's the cross coming in once again. Lakpriya will once again intervene. Some proud fans there looking at this performance. Here they go, New Youngs knocking on that door. Lakpriya will get another hand to it, and this time he'll be looking to start that counter attack as well. Buzzing shot forward, and the ball will go all the way into the touchline. New Youngs with the throw in will be Sharon Fernando, initially, who had the ball in hand in that number 29 jersey. Some tense faces in the crowd as well. New Youngs, well, 5 goals down. Where exactly do you go from here? How exactly do you structure your game? Questions that New Youngs would have asked themselves in that changing room at halftime. And here's Mohammad Akib. Akib, brilliant control. Akib still with the ball in hand. Ball at his foot, rather, hounded by 2 defenders. He'll put that cross in. Just a little too much on that one. We'll give it away. Rasanda Pereira looking for the man in the number 8 jersey for New Young, Samuel Nemo. That has been what the New Youngs have been calling a counter-attack for themselves. Here's Ihsan. Ihsan looking for space. Zarwan Johar putting it right into the body of the big man, Lanbari Marty. Kavish Lakpriya will intervene. And just like that, once again, under the guise of a counter-attack, the New Youngs, what they've been doing whenever they've gotten the ball is just push that ball forward and hope that Samuel Nemo can get to it. Rather ambitious or hopeful counter-attack from themselves that at the moment Dakosa, Empem and Jude Subban have negotiated quite well and quite easily also. And here's now in Jude. Good initial control by him, but good defense also from the New Youngs in that instance. Having Jude has always had that those silky feet rather, whenever he's had the ball in his possession. Just able to find those passes, just able to make the ball stick to his feet. Here's Ihsan pressing forward. Ihsan, that forward press will give him the ball, but will be interesting to see where this one goes. Throw in for the upcountry Lions. Dakosa Mpem into Mohammad Akib. Akib into Ihsan. Ihsan will go into that box. Ihsan looking for that pass in, and he will win his team a corner here. This time the upcountry Lions now with those corners. Looking to take that one quickly, but the referee has just stopped play. Few physical obstacles. Here's Zarwan Joha. Joha to Mohammad Akil, the goal scorer. Here's Joha once again. Joha will be looking for that cross. Joha just finding blue jerseys instead. Counter attack from the New Youngs. Dacosta Mpem just allowing that ball to go out of play. Good, smart play here. Good defense from Mohammad Akil as well. He made sure he put pressure on that man searching for the ball. Here's Akib. Akib back to Abdurrahman Yahya. Yahya towards Mohammad Asad, the goal scorer. What a brilliant goal that was from him. An unsung hero in this squad, Mohammad Asad. Well, what a way to score your goal. Perhaps one of the best this tournament has seen so far. And he has opportunity. Naveen Jude going after that ball. Naveen Jude with acres of space. Naveen Jude just looking for Ihsan. But Ihsan delaying his run a bit too much there. Will give opportunity for the defenders to intervene. The New Youngs defenders, well, they've been under the pump for quite a while now. Marty Samuel finding some space, and Lanbari Marty looking for that through ball. He'll only find the feet of Jude Subban. And Subban, a little shove to his back, will win his team a free kick. Some frustration as well. Yeah, just a shove there from the number 21, Rasanda Pereira, who has just come in the second half for his team. Here's Mohammad Murshid. Once again, a few wayward passes coming in for the upcountry Lions. Here's Naveen Jude. Done away, outdone with the bounce of the ball there, uneven bounce of the ball. And here's Mohammad Akib. Mohammad Akib looking for the cross. Mohammad Akib almost finding a white jersey. It was Abdurrahman Yahya who almost got to the ball. Here's the replay. Yeah, good work there from Lanbari Marty also. And Zarwan Joha with the cross in. Here's Joha. Cleared away into Samuel Nemo. Nemo just holding on to the ball for a little too long, but comes away with a brilliant pass towards Chaturu Madhushan, the captain. A bit of a heavy touch that the upcountry defense pounces on. Ball taken quickly here, perhaps a little too quickly, as possession has been given away. Abdurrahman Yahya hounding the Asith Fernando. Here's Murshid to Naveen Jude. Naveen Jude has options. He'll bring the ball forward. Cutting back in now. Zarwan Joha to Abdurrahman Yahya. Ihsan surprisingly will not take that shot. Well, very unlike him there, perhaps looking to give a chance to his teammates. He had options there, but look to be generous. And here's Navin Jude. Navin Jude will get the 6th goal for the Upcountry Lions. He's in the goal scorers list once again. Navin Jude take a bow. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. And the Upcountry Lions this time, they score in the second half. And the only question that remains is how many more of these goals can we see here. The composure shown by him has been excellent, as it has been the case in the previous matches as well. He's always been the one to open the scoring in the past few matches. This time he will be the one to open the scoring in the second half, and the Upcountry Lions 6 goals up.
Goal for the Upcountry Lions, jersey number 21, Navin Jude.
Here's Mohammad Asad once again. Jude Subban playing up high. Six goals for the Upcountry Lions. The 6th one coming in about the 60th minute for them. Ihsan to Joha. Joha with a bit of a light touch, and Kavish Lakpriya almost spills it towards the feet of Samuel Nemo, but good response to rectify his own mistake. Well, close call for the Upcountry Lions. They have been guilty of giving away a couple easy goals when they've been up ahead. Perhaps just being lulled into a sense of security. Upcountry Lions once again with opportunity. Abdul Rahman Yahya, well, he's certainly been one who has been looking to get his name on that goal scorers list there in this game. He has had plenty of chances here. Just not able to find the back of the net in. Here's Ihsan now dropping into the midfield from that wing position, and good ball into Ihsan once again, and that will be put out of play. 6 goals for the Upcountry Lions. Just one so far that we've seen in this second half. Well, it will be exciting to see what they can come up with here. Here's Yahya Little too much on that ball from Zarwan Johar. Murshid, good body feint there to fox the defender. Johar looking for his options. Here's Mohammad Asad. Asad into Mohammad Akil. Akil with that ball forward. And it'll just run away. Goal kick for New Youngs. Fighting for that ball. This is exactly what the upcountry fans would love to see. Even though they're 6 goals up, they're still looking to make an impact, still looking to get that ball, still looking to fight for that ball. See that high press from these upcountry players. Dakosa Empem once again dislodging the ball from possession. And the cross should have been a bit better than that. Upcountry Lions will restart proceedings once again in search of their 7th goal. Well, their highest number of goals scored has been 9 so far in the very first match of the tournament. And here's opportunity. Mohammad Akib gets to the ball first, but smothering that shot there is Chanaka Sandaruan. Here's Ihsan. Ihsan looking for opportunity. Abdur Rahman Yahya. Ihsan once again in that midfield. He'll look for Naveen Jude. Abdur Rahman Yahya comes away with it. Yahya to Ihsan. Ihsan to Zarwan Johar. Johar just finding some empty space, but Mohammad Akil on that wing just not able to get there on time. And it does look like we'll be having a host of substitutions as well for the upcountry Lions in this game. It's like the entirety of that defensive backline will be substituted. 6 goals up wouldn't hurt to give these young men a few minutes under their belt as well, and will be interesting to see. We'll wait for confirmation, of course, from the officials. Here's Da Costa Empem. He's had a brilliant game so far, just there with a good through ball, and Abdurrahman Yahya will win his team a free kick right outside that goal line. We'll be looking for the 7th goal now, the upcountry Lions, and it will be interesting to see if it's Zarwan Johar who will be taking that free kick once again. Yeah, it definitely seems like he's in the mix there. Few words exchanged. It's Ihsan, Mohammad Akib and Johar, but it's Zarwan Johar who will take the ball into his hand and place it looking. Could be a bit of a dummy here, but will be interesting to see who takes it going forward. 69th minute of the game, 70th minute of the game. Upcountry Lions looking for the 7th goal. Well, their previous goal did come at the 60th minute, and here are the substitutions for the Upcountry Lions.
Substitutions for the Upcountry Lions. Jersey number 17, Jude Subban, will be replaced by jersey number 3, Ansha Fernando. Jersey number 25, Kavish Lakpriya, will be replaced by jersey number 16, Shatin Saidu. Jersey number 11, Mohammad Ishan, will be replaced by jersey number 18, Senal Sandesh. Jersey number 30, Mohammad Akil, will be replaced by jersey number 23, Abdul Basit.
Definitely interesting to see a substitution. Shatin Sahidu coming in for Kavish Lakpriya once again. Brilliant opportunity there for the Upcountry Lions. Zarwan Johar with the cross. They'll go again. This time, different set piece, smothered that shot from the number 11, Francisco Fernando, of the New Youngs. And that's the first touch of the ball for that young man, Shatin Sahidu. Has no doubt proved himself at the top level and he's been given an opportunity. 6 goals up, the Upcountry Lions. They'll be looking for the 7th. Still going, the Upcountry Lions. This time, little too much on that. Be Abdul Basit that time, looking for glory. The Upcountry Lions with a total overhaul of their defensive line, and they've had the luxury of having former Sri Lanka skipper Harsha Fernando come in that number 3 jersey. We'll be having the first hydration break of the second half as well. Will be interesting to see what the conversations will be like within these two camps. New Youngs still unable to find the back of the net. Upcountry Lions, on the other hand, looking for their 7th goal. Well, 6 goals scored now. 2 things that they will be focusing on: maintaining that clean sheet that has in certain times eluded them, courtesy of a few basic mistakes, and they'll be looking to get into those double digits, score 10 goals here. Where we saw 4 goals coming right after that first half hydration break. Will be interesting to see if the Upcountry Lions can do the same thing here. Well, the New Youngs, they've been fighting for some chances as well, but haven't come as easily for them. That one there, courtesy of Kavish Lakpriya, saved, brilliant hands by the skipper. Here was another opportunity that Mohammad Asad was able to just thwart away. And a few more that came close, but what a luxury to have Kavish Lakpriya there between the posts. Well, now he has been replaced by the youngster in jersey number 16, Shatin Sahidu. It will be interesting to see how he plays. Well, we did see him warm up early on today alongside Ahmed Sharif. Ahmed Sharif, who of course started a game, the previous game if I'm not mistaken, has got some minutes, and Shatin Sahidu will now be his turn to impress. And with the captain's armband there is Harsha Fernando, a man with plenty of experience in the national jersey as well, who will be taking leadership. And what a great servant of Sri Lankan football that man has been. And he's still going quite strong as well, Harsha Fernando. He's been one of the key cogs in this Upcountry Lions team, coming in whenever there have been fresh legs needed, and also invaluable to have someone like him during training as well. And here are the Upcountry Lions once again looking to initiate another attack. Just a foot there, and they'll win themselves a free kick. Senal Sandesh former Josephian, if I'm not mistaken, who has made his way to the field. Here's Zarvan Johar with the cross. Zarvan Johar, a cross that will sail into the hands of Chanaka Sundaruan. Whenever Zarvan Johar has been at the ball, can't help but feeling excited to see what he can do with it. Well, so far he's had a rather tame game. The upcountry fans will be hoping for a moment of magic, and in the second half, New Youngs have held on quite well, but just under a lot of pressure to score their first goal also. And here's opportunity for Johar, and there has been a man who has gone down, and the referee with a red card there for number 21. Well, we didn't really see what exactly went down there, and looks like it's Mohammad Asad in that number 13 jersey has gone down. New Young's jersey number 21, Rasanda Pereira, who has gotten that red card. Well, will be interesting to see a replay of what exactly went down there. Seems to be a bit of a tussle. The ball was on the opposite end. Here we go. Yeah, unprovoked shove there. You don't really want to see that on the football pitch, and rightly so. Number 21, Rasand Pereira, has been sent away, and now New Youngs, on top of conceding 6 goals, will have to play with 7 men as well. That man will certainly not be happy. He has been trying his best to keep that defensive line in check. And looks like the referee will once again be going into his pocket. Mohammad Asad with a yellow card. The second yellow card for the Upcountry Lions. Will be an interesting replay of that card. Definitely didn't seem like there was too much on it. It was the number 11, Francisco Fernando. Yeah, that replay, that angle doesn't show us a lot. Mohammad Asad, after having scored that screamer of a goal, will find himself being penalized for a slight touch, if anything, from this angle. But of course the referee will have a much better look of it, being on the field himself. And the second yellow for the Upcountry Lions in this game. Here's Senal Sandesh. Senal Sandesh looking for his options. No one marking the number 23. Here's opportunity for the Upcountry Lions. Once again Mohammad Asad. Mohammad Asad, silky feet on him. Passes it to Senal Sandesh, who puts it on to the number 23. Once again, opportunity. Still going the Upcountry Lions, but good clearance. The fall at the feet of Mohammad Asad, who will put it wide. In that number 23 jersey was Abdul Basit, who's playing quite high. He's been marked down as a defender in our starting list. However, it's an insight into the Upcountry Lions style of play when they're on the ball. They always have those right backs and the left backs making those overlapping runs, and here's opportunity once again. That'll be stop shot Abdurrahman Yahya looking for Naveen Jude, but will find Marty Samuel instead. And Marty Samuel now playing up high. Sahidu yet to be tested. Play will resume once again. Da Costa Empem. Not replaced. The only defender who hasn't been replaced for the Upcountry Lions. Just shows the importance of the role that he plays. Mohammad Asad with a bit of a feint, with a bit of a dummy. Finding space for Naveen Jude. Naveen Jude looking for his options. This time towards Zarman Johar once again, who will put it in. Opportunity. It's once again doesn't find the back of the net. Senal Sandesh. Well, in the previous game as well, Senal Sandesh, he was substituted in and had some was able to create some good opportunities also. And it's very interesting to note the squad depth that the Upcountry Lions have managed to create for themselves. Just seems like there's a bit of a concern for the number 19, Asit Fernando, who's back on his feet now. Going back to the squad depth, Upcountry Lions have created well. Definitely done brilliantly for themselves, and done well in terms of being able to give their players some minutes under the belt also. In a long tournament like this, that squad depth will definitely be tested, especially as they progress towards the Super 6. If they can keep this up, 5 games, 5 wins, well, it definitely does look like they can. Here's Harsha Fernando once again going towards Abdul Basit. Abdul Basit looking for the cross. Intercepted by the New Young's defense. Going for goal this time, but we'll sail over it. Chanaka Sandharwan just conceding the solitary goal in the second half so far. It has been rather quiet compared to the first half. Here's Marty Samuel. He'll be looking for Samuel Nemo. He'll only find the touchline instead. Abdul Basit with the throw in. Abdul Basit towards Senal Sandesh. Mohammad Akib now. Harsha Fernando coming in centrally to Mohammad Asad. Naveen Jude to Harsha Fernando once again. Fernando towards Akib. Manages to keep that ball in control. Abdul Basit will be looking for another pass. Well intercepted by the New Young's defense. And the ball will be won by the New Youngs. Little too much enthusiasm there, and understandably so from the Upcountry player. Once again, find him on his feet then, number 19, Asit Fernando, on his back rather. He did complain once before as well, something troubling him, his hamstring. And the game just slowing down in this latter half. With 5 minutes to go of regulation time here, where Upcountry Lions finding themselves on the 6th goal. Will be thwarted once again from going for those double digits, but what a dominant performance it has been from them. Can't help but praise these young lads for the fight they've shown on the field so far, especially after one of their teammates going through an emotional time in their life as well. What a way to show up for the team. Here's Zarwan Johar. Zarwan Johar still going forward. Zarwan Johar being taken down inside the box, but not a foul, says the referee. Play will go forward. Murshid, also one of those defenders who haven't been substituted. He has had a brilliant shift today, as always. Navin Jude this time finding himself on the right wing. Abdul Basit once again with an opportunity to go cross field. He'll find Murshid there. Murshid to Sandesh. Sandesh to Akib. Akib to Abdul Rahman Yahya. Here's Harsha Fernando with a lob in to Murshid. Murshid sends one player away. Isn't able to go past that man, Marty Samuel. He has perhaps been one of the only standout performers for the New Youngs in terms of defense. Akib now making that forward run, asking for the ball. Seems like Mohammad Akib and Navin Jude have just switched side of the wings there. Navin Jude playing on the right wing, Mohammad Akib having switched to the left. Yes, Sahidu to Murshid. He'll put the ball forward. Once again, staggering lack of possession from the New Youngs here. They haven't been able to string together too many passes. Here's Navin Jude looking to just chip the keeper there. Not getting the direction like he would have preferred. Marty Samuel with a thumping kick forward. Here's Navin Jude. New Youngs. Samuel Nemo looking to spark something in this attack. Not to be the case as the ball is given away. And Sandesh now with an opportunity. Is able to keep it in. Silky feet there. Gets it past the first one. Here's Mohammad Akib. Not to be the case. Good defense there by Arun Fernando. Here's Mohammad Asad. Ball will go out of play. And the Upcountry Lions in the dying minutes of the game in search for their 7th goal. Here they go, the Upcountry Lions. This time, good interception once again from Arun Fernando. But they'll have won themselves a corner. Will be interesting to see how things go from here. Navin Jude taking that corner from the right side. Here's Jude. Ball curves in. Finds Senal Sandesh. Abdurrahman Yahya once again at the right place. just not finding the right contact, and we'll be having 3 minutes of additional time here in the second half, where we did see a goal being scored in additional time in the first half. That goal from Mohamed Akib. Harsha Fernando pushing that ball forward, wanting his men to look for that 7th goal. Akib being surrounded by a number of blue jerseys there. Here's New Youngs looking for some sort of consolation here. Akib puts that ball in. Zarwan Johar just not able to get to it in time, and Chanaka Sandharwan will kill away a few extra seconds as he puts that ball out of play. Game week 6, we've seen a good game yesterday that created around 4 goals, and this the second game of game number 6, week number 6 rather, has seen 6 goals being scored today as well, and the Upcountry Lions looking to establish dominance as they'll want to win 6 in 6, as they'll go on to win 6 games out of 6 games. 100% success rate from themselves. Abdul Basit playing up front. He's looking for that high press. Yes, Sahidu. Sahidu hasn't been tested at all in the second half, and that just shows the dominance with which the Upcountry Lions have been playing. They'll be looking for a quick restart here. Senal Sandesh with the throw-in. Few more seconds of extra time here. Yeah, the Upcountry Lions moving that ball forward. Here's Mohamed Akib. Akib cutting in, looking for options. Abdurrahman Yahya towards Abdul Basit. Just flirting with the goal here. Silky feet once again. The ball will go out of play. And that will be the final whistle. The Upcountry Lions, with a massive shift, will come away with 6 wins in 6 games. Phenomenal performance from them. Absolute brilliance in the field. We'll have a shake of hands. We'll have a clean sheet as well. The defense once again coming to the fore. This time making no mistake. This time making sure they don't see the ball going to the back of the net from their end. A team performance from the defense, from the attack, the midfield as well. Everyone coming to the fore. And there'll be a happy bunch here. The Upcountry Lions, well, they'll have 9 games before the Super 6 starts. And of these 9 games, they won 6 of them quite convincingly as well. Just 1 goal scored in the second half, perhaps a bit of a talk about that, but nevertheless, well, they've done brilliantly, and a shake of hands between the coaching staff of both teams as well. Handshakes and hugs all around. Well, here's full-time confirmation at the Sugardasa Stadium. Upcountry Lions with 6 goals to their name. New Youngs never finding the back of the net, and another convincing victory for the Upcountry Lions will see them cement their position at the top of the table of the Super League 2026. So here are the highlights from the game. Well, it was all Upcountry Lions. Zarwan Johar almost opening the scoring there in that second half. And a few chances for the New Youngs players also, but Kavish Lakpriya doing ever so well to keep those away. And a number of chances for the Upcountry Lions also, but then Naveen Jude opening the scoring of the second half rather, with a brilliant run forward, playing centrally there, and just putting it past Shanaka Sundaran, who had a good game, but didn't have a lot of support from many of the defenders either. And there are the celebrations where Mohammad Akib and Naveen Jude, how important have been those two for the Upcountry attack. And Mohammad Akib as well scored a goal for himself in that first half, had plenty of chances in the second also. Some valiant efforts at goal as well there. Abdul Basit just trying to nip it into that left corner, and there was a red card away from all of the action at the opposite end of the ground towards number 21 Rasand Pereira, and 2 yellow cards for Mohammad Asad and Naveen Jude of the Upcountry Lions. Well, and a very exciting game that will come to an end. And here's how the table looks like. 6 wins in 6 games. Well, they're having the perfect run, the Upcountry Lions. Renown FC and Colombo FC with 11 points to their name, but looking untouchable at the moment are the Upcountry Lions. Seahawks also on 10 points, so very, very strong responses will be needed from the rest of the team. New Youngs, on the other hand, still languishing at the bottom of the table. It's just New Youngs and Ratnam SC who haven't been able to find a win as of yet in this Super League 2026. New Youngs nevertheless having 2 points to their name, and here are the fixtures and the results from the games from week number 6 so far. Defenders FC winning against Ratnam FC 4-1, Upcountry 6-0, and Blue Star will be taking on Colombo FC tomorrow, so plenty of footballing action, and do stay tuned with Sri Lanka football. But as of right now, we'll be signing off with the production team. Hope all of you have a very good evening.